I say good day to you, Nigerians, wherever you might be watching me. I say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on your climate. On the issue of demolition by the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, WIKE, it is very unfortunate that democracy in Nigeria has been turned to criminalcracy or dictocracy. It baffles me to discover that it is the same democracy that is being practiced in Nigeria that we pretend to practice in Nigeria. It is the same democracy that is being practiced in America. But the democracy in Nigeria is a lawless democracy in all ramifications. This is not democracy. It's very unfortunate that people who are in the helm of affairs in Nigeria, from local government to federal level, are more or less criminals, crooks. Because I don't know why somebody will wake up one day and decide to use the instrument of authority, the instrument of office, to humiliate, harass and harass the people. WIKE suddenly woke up and determined that he needed to remove some people from their land by cancelling whatever the allocation of such land. Nigerian leaders, when they want to steal people's land, they know what to do. They use the instrument of office to humiliate the people. The bottom line is that WIKE needed to steal people's land. I don't understand why somebody in his right senses, will attempt to do what WIKE is doing. This is very unfortunate. Democracy is said to be the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But democracy in Nigeria is the government of criminals, government of idiots, government of crooks, by the crooks, for the people. That's the simple definition of democracy in Nigeria. It is very unfortunate that we have these criminals at all levels at the helms of affairs in Nigeria. It happened in Lagos, and it has been happening in Lagos anyway. But I experienced it in 2010, when Fashola suddenly, because he needed to steal land, suddenly woke up one day in 2010 and decided to go to Shogotedo, demolish the houses there, and brought a paper where he said he acquired, that the state government acquired the land in Shogotedo. He backed it in 2010, he updated it to 2008. I remember I bought my land in 2004, and a lot of people bought land in Shogotedo in 2000. Even when I bought the land in 2004, it was a farmland. When I used to go there, it was a farmland. I used to meet the head of the family in his farm, where he planted kola nut and other things, coconut, kola nut, all kinds of fruits, oranges, all kinds of fruits on that farmland. But by 2010, the place already opened up, and the Fashola decided to demolish the houses there, use the instrument of power, use the state apparatus to demolish people's houses. I lost a house there. I lost about 4 plots in that place because he needed to steal land. Fashola issued an acquisition letter which he backdated to 2008. Nobody was compensated. At the end of the day, Fashola said he gave the land to Ajah Development Association. There was nothing like Ajah Development Association. That development association was just a conglomerate of his criminal friends and gave the land out to his friends. He only gave, I think Fashola gave about 1.2 million to the Omonilers for them to relocate their shrine. This is what they do when they want to steal land. This is what they do. And this is what WIKE is doing in Abuja because he needed to steal land. I don't know why somebody that is supposed to be governing the people will be behaving like criminals. These people are not better than armed robbers. The people at the helms of affairs in Nigeria are not better than armed robbers. It is very unfortunate. With the situation of things in Nigeria, somebody is still behaving like this. Where do you want these people to go? I understand the colonel that owned the land was the first person to be enlisted into the Nigeria Defense Academy. I understand his number is 001, the first Nigerian cadet. This is what we are using to pay his family. I want to use this opportunity to call on the Chief of Army Staff to defend one of their own. How do you defend one of your own? I think the Chief of Army Staff, on behalf of Nigeria Army, should complain to the presidency, should complain to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu on behalf of their own, despite the fact that the colonel is late. He bought the late colonel bought this land legally. He bought the land legally. He was allocated the land legally. So I don't know why somebody in his right senses will now decided to take over the land. And you now say you revoke. How can somebody in his right senses revoke a land, a land where people have buildings? How can you revoke the land where people have buildings and you say you are governing the people? I know a day will come that people like WIKE, people like Fashola, and their criminal elements will face in that country. Until then, these criminal elements will not be able to run. A day will come. A day of reckoning will come. A day where they will reap the evil they have sown will come. A day like that will come where they will all face in that country. Because today the problem of Nigeria is man-made. This evil cannot happen in developed countries. This evil cannot happen in countries where we have law and order. There's no law and order in Nigeria. Everybody is using the instrument of office to oppress others. Nigeria is being run by people who love to terrorize the people. People who love to harass the people. This is very unfortunate. This is not how to govern the people. This is not how to develop a country. It's very unfortunate that we found ourselves in the hands of criminals. Since 1999, Nigeria has been run by criminal elements from local government level to federal level. This is unfortunate. How can somebody in his right senses come out and say you are revoking a land, the land where thousands of people are living, they are living legally, they are conducting business legally because of what? It's not as if you want to put road there. This is very unfortunate. The Nigerian army has a duty. They had a duty to complain to the presidency, to protect one of their own, if even is no more here with us. This is not how to pay back somebody who fought for the unity of Nigeria. This is very unfortunate. As I've said, a day of reckoning will come. A day of reckoning will come, whereby people like Fashola, people like Sanwo-Olu, people like WIKE, and their criminal elements who call themselves politicians, will face the wrath of God. I remember WIKE boasting on national television that he was the one that helped Chief Bodejo to remove convicted felon from his name. Because of what? And how did he do it? Because the wife of his of his godfather, former Governor Odile, happened to be a justice of the Supreme Court. This is Paddy government, Paddy Arengi. This is what they do. This is what they do. Paddy Arengi. This is what they use the court for. They use the court to pay back one good turn or whatever. They use the court to deal with people. They use the court to rig the election. When an election is conducted, when it doesn't favor them, they go to court. They tell you to go to court. And you wait for them. Once you don't have the money to bribe the judges, they bribe the judges. And they are declared winner. And when criminals are declared winner of elections, when they lost, what do you expect? There is no way they can perform. That is why Nigeria is where Nigeria is today. As I've said, a day of reckoning is coming. We can't continue like this. Nigeria cannot continue like this. See how they are trying to silence, see how Trafe Babagara is trying to silence Dele Farotimi. They are not dealing with Farotimi. They are dealing with Nigerians. Because they know what they have done. They know the evil they have done. They don't want anybody to talk. They want to suppress anybody. They want to shut, excuse me, shut the mouth of everybody. This is not how to build a country. This is not how to build a country. Thank you so much for listening. I will appreciate if you can share this video. God bless you as you do so. Thanks so much.